Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. The other day, I uploaded a video that I personally made called Don't Let a Man Live in Your House. And I got a lot of feedback that was positive, and some of it was negative, you know. But all in all, it had a good turnout in comments. A lot of people liked the video, and it was basically talking about women letting guys live in their house, and craziness would ensue a lot of times, so they had to be careful. Well, today, that video was primarily for ladies. Today, this video right here is primarily for the guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, fellas, today's video I'm gonna make is about early warning signs, or red flags, like a lot of people like to call them, about that tell you if the girl you're with is not the one, is or is not the one. Let me say it like that. Because, as guys, we all go blaze through life trying to build a legacy for ourselves, a bunch of accomplishments, better ourselves every day, moving forward. And it's very beneficial for us to have a female counterpart to that building process, be it a wife or your woman or whatever. I'm gonna tell you something. A woman can be a man's greatest asset. Then again, she can also be his greatest downfall. And we know this all too well. So I want to give some examples of things I went through and the type of women I've met that throw up not just red flags, but black flags. Hell, they throw up pirate flags, if you want to call it that. But I might be missing a lot of people on this list, but these are just my opinion on what I've encountered and how I see it. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to be disrespectful, but I gotta say this. Ladies, yesterday when I came hard at the guys, a lot of y'all was hooping and hollering, yeah, this and that, yeah, you're right, you this, you that. Today's y'all turn. So when you get the guys hooping and hollering and saying, I'm right or this and that, I don't want to hear no negative comments. I don't want nobody saying I'm unsubscribing, this and that. I'm dealing with what I've went through, my experience. You can't hate me for that. What's good for the goose is damn sure good for the gander. So we're going to jump into this. I need everybody to be respectful. The first type of woman that throws up flags and I don't mess with, and fellas, you need to be cautious of, is the mama said maiden. This woman right here. This woman right here is very dangerous. And the reason why she's dangerous is she's manipulated by her mother. Her mother's always in the conversation. Hell, her mother's always in your business. The mom know more about the relationship than you do. Every time you get to arguing with her, she call her mom. Sometimes y'all get to arguing and the mom just automatically show up. The timing is weird. The mom come in there, a lot of times she want to mediate the whole situation, but she taking the daughter's side. Why? Because that's her kid. It's not dating two people. You're not dating one, you're dating two, her and her mom. You get into an argument, mama in the argument too. I did the video of, what's the lady name? Khadijah Brown, the one that killed her husband on Facebook Live. You seen that firsthand. She was sitting up there arguing with the dude, the mama in the back too. He ain't sleeping with you, man. Mind your fucking business. And I don't mean to cuss, but damn. This right here, ladies, if you're doing this, you got to stop. Because this right here drains a man. Tell them, guys, this drains us. Every time they talk, they sound like their mother. Or a lot of times they'll say something, oh, my mama said, or I was talking to mama and mama said this. It's like you dating the mom. She just the stand-in, the younger version of it. Everything physical is her, but everything mental is the mom. Don't work. I've been in this situation a few times, and it was a major turnoff. And I had to tell her, hey, you and your mom can walk down the street, kick rocks, and count them because I'm out. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Seriously, it's nothing wrong with walking away. It does not make you weak. Same with you, ladies. To tell a man no does not make you weak. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather be a survivor than a victim any day. It's nothing wrong with walking away. And guys, you know how it is with us. A lot of times we get backed up in corners where we can't do anything or feel as though we can't do anything because of the threat of law and the thumb of the law is on top of us. So it's a lot of times we're stuck. But if you can get out, man. Get out, for real. These mama say maidens, man, it's like their mother lives the relationship vicariously through them. And it never ends well for you and for her. Because a lot of times when these type of women get old and their mom dies, they're lost. They're lost. Or they turn into their mother with the children they have. Thus the cycle continues. It's a very bad look. And it's continuing right now in the community. And a lot of women are getting set up because their mothers are lonely and by themselves. And mama's all right. I ain't got to worry about it. You the sum total of all this wisdom, but you ain't got no man. Think about it. So your circle ain't complete. Now you're going to put that on the daughter and she might have a good guy and the woman could speak through the daughter and run the man off because a lot of times they be jealous. Somebody tell me I'm lying on that. For real. They meet you. First time they meet you, I don't like him. Stupid stuff. It is what it is. Here's the second type of woman you want to raise an eyebrow at and be careful of. The social media sister. These the chicks that's always on their phones. Every new challenge on TikTok, every new phrase and all this other stuff, they know it faster than you do. They want to do all the challenges regardless of how old they are. They know more about gossip and all this kind of crazy stuff than the average teenager. They always on Facebook fighting and arguing with somebody. They never put the phone down. You could be laying in the bed with them when they have a normal conversation. Their head don't come up and act like they listening. And then 2 or 3 days later, something don't get done. And you say to them, hey, I told you to do it. You never said that to me because you wasn't paying the fuck attention. And that's one of the things. If she can't look you in your face and have a normal conversation with you, and that phone is more important than her, she need to marry it. Or that need to be a man. I swear to God, it seems like some of these women that deal with the social media and had a phone and stuff, it's like if the phone get turned off, so does their life. They go into a comatose state till the phone get cut back on. If you put them in front of a x-ray machine, they'd have an iPhone where the heart's supposed to be. Everything is technologically altered from them having a phone in their hand. Without a phone, it's like they can't go, they're going crazy. And there's a lot of people like that now with this rush of technological advances on iPhones and regular cell phones, period. Some people can't live without them. That's why dating apps are very prominent. And that's why we have a big disconnect between male and female, because anybody can be anybody putting words on a computer with a pretty face on the camera. It's messing us up. And some of these people then fell off the deep end and they can't never find nobody or understand nobody because now they're awkward because they've lost how it is to be in touch on a one-to-one basis and have a normal conversation with someone of the opposite sex. So you just be careful about this, these social media sisters. You be careful of them. And if you're into that, if you meet a right guy, he deserves your attention. And I'm not saying like, physical attention. I'm saying just common courtesy to look him in the face and really see what he's about. Because a lot of times when you look people in the face, you miss a lot of telltale signs if they lying or not. And it also makes somebody feel as though they're not important as what you're looking at on the phone. So that's the second person you got to worry about. And this third person, I fell victim to this a lot. And a lot of dudes out there, we're going to laugh about it, but a lot of dudes out there, you fell victim to this too. Lady number 3 to be cautious about is the ghetto diamond. Look at her. Voluptuous. Thick. Tasty. Lord, have mercy. The bubble. These women right here, you find them in the hood. They look like they don't even belong there. It's like the rose that grew out of concrete. These women are so beautiful. A lot of times you want to just take them and sit them up on a shelf and stare at them and show other men, look what I got. That's that ghetto diamond. Ghetto diamond, dangerous. Dangerous. You piss off ghetto diamond will blow your spot up. You know what I'm saying? Another thing with ghetto diamond, she knows she bad. And she knows it's a long list of line or a long line of dudes behind you that she can go to and get something from and give very little effort or anything of herself to. But see, with ghetto diamond, her beauty is a gift and it's a curse. And the reason why it's a gift, she been told she beautiful all the time. So you saying that means nothing. She has a comeback for that every time, be it positive or negative. Oh man, you fine. Oh, stop it. I don't look that good. Or, oh, thank you. You know, all that other stuff. That does nothing for her ego because she already knows she's bad. But it's also a curse because a lot of times, ladies, guys get intimidated from singing ghetto diamond. And ghetto diamond has a tendency to just be pretty. She has nothing else to offer. You understand what I'm saying? So as ghetto diamond gets older, she might keep her figure even when she have children, might keep her looks because she's a naturally attractive woman. But a lot of times ghetto diamond is the one that's old and on TikTok talking about how they can't get a man and all the mistakes they made. Ghetto diamond take advantage of her beauty, getting trinkets, getting things with nothing to give in return. A lot of times ghetto diamond get used to that. And they're not forced to grow as a woman because everybody's pampering them and petting them because of how they look and how they built. Ghetto diamond feel as though they don't need a man sometimes too because they got a whole bunch of them lined up. So you got to be careful about ghetto diamond. Very disrespectful. A lot of times they don't listen. Ghetto diamond, the chick that know how to talk the talk and walk the walk. She'll be the one to call you daddy in a certain way where you like it. You know what I'm saying? And she know how to throw that thing. Ghetto diamond is a monster. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto diamond also is a freak in the sheets, but she'll fight in the streets. Somebody tell me I'm lying on that. Ghetto diamond got that pretty face that stop time. You bring in the house, all your clocks will break at the same time. For real, there are women out there. They live in the most decrepit situation, but they shine like an angel when you see them walking down the street. It's like you forget where you at. Ghetto diamond is dangerous. It's like Medusa. She'll turn you to stone. For real. So you gotta be careful of ghetto diamonds. Another lady, another type of woman you want to watch out for. And guys, we all know this, and a lot of people talk about this one. The boss chick. A lot of times the boss chick is so busy with work, you know, they just happy to meet somebody that they think is worth their time. But see, the boss chick got a problem because she handling her own stuff. She Miss Independent, like a lot of people call her. I call her boss chick. She in charge of employees, a lot of them men. She's in a powerful position. It wears on her like it does on some men. She don't like being in charge and stuff. She'll tell you a lot of times when she meets you, I hate being in charge all the time. I wish I could have somebody else that could step in and help me out. Here come you. First thing with ghetto diamond is she already had, with boss chick, she already got stuff. Major achievements, degrees, her own house, her own car. Might have more than one car. She done been all over the world. She around executives, intelligent speaking folk, people with class, people with it, and then she might meet you. A lot of times boss chicks get men that are opposite of themselves. So a lot of times boss chicks get a lot of bum ass dudes. Somebody tell me I'm lying on that. And then get mad because he don't pass the test of being a leader. You get what you pay for, man. It is what it is. A lot of time boss chicks spoil you with a whole bunch of stuff. And you accept it thinking that, you know, it's genuine, this and that. But as soon as y'all break up, she want it all back plus interest. You have a baby by a boss chick, you're screwed. Because she gonna push the maximum penalty of getting child support from you. And she won't let up. And she won't have no sympathy because boss chick looks at it like this. I'm a boss in a man's world. If I'm getting it, you a man. Why you ain't getting it? So you gotta be careful. Boss chick dangerous. Boss chick have a hard time meeting people that are on the level, men that are on the level of her, intellectually and financially. And at the end of the day, when boss chicks get old, and the kids leave the house or whatever, they buy themselves. Everything's paid off, but they just sitting around with a bunch of stuff. Boss chick, here's another thing. Boss chick can never get a man to be king of the house because she already has everything. And men, we know you can never be king of the castle of something you don't own. You'll always be the queen's husband. And that's it. If she already got the castle, you can't move in there and start ruling the kingdom. Everybody know it ain't yours. You fell into it. So boss chick have a hard time in life. Another person I'm going to talk about is this one. The first lady. Now you find first ladies primarily in church. First lady is the one that she want every man she meet to be like the pastor. She real churchy. She'll meet a guy, and part of the stipulation is he want to go to church. A lot of times he in church, but the way he worshiped the Lord is not up to her standards. You know the first ladies, they sit in the front row, up there with the pastor, got the Sunday best on, got bodies, pretty ass faces, be dialed up. First ones to get the Holy Ghost. Every time they talk outside of the church, it's a Bible scripture behind it. Anytime they're teaching you a lesson, they got to quote Matthew or quote Psalms or something. It's always something with the church. They got to let people know that they're the Christian type, not Christian type, but they're the religious type in one way or another, and have to show you how much they love the Lord. A lot of times when y'all in the house and you just having an argument, everything she brings up will be a Bible scripture. Say you don't go to church, or church is not right for you, or you want to sit back a little bit from church. You all kind of devils, demons, and heathens. A lot of people that like First Lady fall in this us versus them dynamic very easily. And they're good women if they would just tone down. Church lady always tell you how the Bible say a man should be, but they wouldn't know a good man if it fell in their lap. You in church while you're single. And a lot of times these first ladies be drop dead gorgeous, banging bodies, sweet. Then you meet them, they more hypocritical than you and other people they talk about in the church. So you got to be careful. That's why it's a lot of single ladies in church, a lot of them first ladies. I'm not saying all, but a lot of them are. Church is a competition sometimes. Let the pastor wife die. Watch what the first ladies do. They turn up. First one's getting the Holy Ghost. First one's falling out on the floor. All this other kind of stuff. I don't understand it. Because a lot of the stuff God don't like, they do. And then when you bring it up to them, they'll hit you with a verse to shoot that down. It is what it is, man. First ladies. No. Here's another one. I want you guys to pay attention. The lost sheep. The lost sheep is a woman that usually has been ran through the mud. The lost sheep needs constant attention. Most attention a man can't give them. They need to be reassured all the time because they've had bad relationships. They need to be reassured. You got to tiptoe around them so not to rile them up. They are very emotional for no reason. And I'm not saying emotional like fighting, aggressive emotional, but they will tear up and act crazy and tell you how much they're damaged a lot of times, which is a turn off the men. And that's true. You ain't the only person that had a broken heart. You ain't the only person that feels as though they've been stomped on by someone of the opposite sex. But a lot of times with lost sheep, they will remind you of what they went through so that they don't go through it with you, which is the farthest thing from a man's mind. But a lot of times, lost sheep do this because they feel as though they're trying to let you know, what they've been through, and they mean well, but really it's a cry for desperation. And it screams desperation to men. A lot of times these women get their heart broke because they talk too much or they tell too much of unnecessary stuff. Let a man like you. Let the thing progress. Stop telling them, oh, I hope you don't break my heart. Oh, I hope this, I hope that. It never ends well when you do that. Because it seems like to a man, when we hear that, it's like you're already setting us up to fail. Or it's like, you know how they say high maintenance? Women say they high maintenance. A lost sheep is high maintenance on a mental standpoint. It's draining for a man. You're not the only person that went through something. A lot of people are going through stuff right now. It's how you recover. And a lost sheep, a lot of times, can't find their way out. And you can't fix this, because when they really fall in love with you, no matter what you do to show them that you are who you say you are and you are for them, it's never enough. This person is draining mentally, not physically, mentally draining. And if you're trying to build a legacy, a lot of times you want a clear conscience when you go to work and when you come home. Home is where the heart is. A lot of times when you live with the lost sheep, you don't even want to come to the house. Somebody tell me I'm lying on that. So you got to be careful. And this last one this is the last one. And I want y'all to pay attention. This is the most dangerous. A lot of people got different names for them, for this type of lady. Me, I call them the juggernaut. This is an unstoppable force. And I want y'all to pay attention. And she come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. This is the Tasmanian devil. Listen, if the Tasmanian devil and Suge Knight had a baby, minus the cigar smoke, that's the byproduct. This motherfucker here come in your house and tear it up with your kids there and don't give a damn. She will make a scene. She don't care if the police there. She'll put her hands on you in front of the police and go to jail and get back out and fuck you up again. This is a danger. And this is one of the dangers to the community. A lot of times, this woman right here, you can spot them. They got the torn out earring holes, the little scratch scars on their face, like a little bad little boy. You know, little boys in the hood have scars on their face. They got that scar on the eyebrow, or that scar across the eye where they got hit with a razor or something. Something the little girl, a child, a normal female, you don't see. And you can see the faint scars on their face. These are battle tested. They will kill themselves before they will kill themselves trying to kill you. They don't care who's around. When they're mad, they are mad. Now I'm gonna give you a little history of these juggernauts. I call them tank maidens. These tank maidens right here usually have a lot of brothers. They're usually the single girl with a family full of brothers. Depending on if she's the oldest or not, she may be more aggressive than her brothers. Might have them in her clutches to where they use a lot of tactics, terrorist tactics on men they like. They not well versed in relationships, but they well versed in terrorism. If one of them like you, a lot of times it ain't nothing you can do about it unless you get away from them before conversation ensues. A lot of the juggernauts travel with ghetto diamonds. It might be 4 ghetto diamonds. It might be 1 juggernaut with them. She knows she don't look as good as the ghetto diamond, but she's still attractive. She's usually a thick chick. You know what I'm saying? When Juggernaut get mad, like I said, she got a lot of brothers. She used to fighting on dudes. That's why her face scarred up. She know how to take a punch, and she damn sure know how to give one. She have no problem putting her hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Juggernaut the type of chick that'll jump on the hood of your car while you drive and punch through the windshield and try to get at you. This is one of them where you say, oh, I might have to kill her to get away from her. Juggernaut, dangerous. They use terrorist tactics, like I said. They like singers, female singers, because they always give you the blues. You wind up falling for that, you can lose your life. Have no problem. A lot of their favorite phrases is, I go get my brothers. You know they don't like you. She scared men into staying with her. Somebody tell me I'm lying on that. A lot of us been like that. Hey man, you out of control. No matter what she do, you supposed to forgive her when she say these words. Oh, I was mad. Ain't that much mad in the world. You tear my car up, slashed the tires, broke a window in my house. When the cops come, she never around. And nothing is never done to her. It's like she's purposely put in the hood to destroy us as a community and as men. And you better not touch her because she got the manpower behind her. And I ain't talking about the police. She got brothers and cousins that's waiting to take a shot out, a piece out of your ass. Because a lot of times when she had problems with you, she do a lot of whispering in her family. So when you go to picnics and stuff like that, there are people that don't know you and don't like you already. She the type of dude that'll shit on you to her family. And then when she make up, she expect the family to forget everything she said about you. You walk into a hornet's nest, get your ass jumped by like 100 people. This is a danger. A lot of times, they very disrespectful. They care nothing about you. They care nothing about what you have. Anything you like, because these ones is very quiet, sneaky. They don't talk a lot, just smile. You know what I'm saying? But they pay attention. Things you like, they will destroy. Sometimes your children. A lot of times your personal stuff, your car, whatever, and let you see them do it. And then ask you what you want to do. And then expect you to take them back. Juggernauts are dangerous, guys. But listen, that's all I'm going to say right now. And these are just situations I've been through. And I'm sure there are other situations out there. And I'm not bashing women. I don't want to hear that. I'm just telling you what I went through and what I've seen. But I mean, any of these traits, your boy, when I see him, I don't care how you look, how you built. Here's another thing about the juggernaut. They always built nice. You know what I mean? They be BBWs, but they be shapely a lot of times. Or if they not shapely, I mean not shapely, if they not big BBWs, they very tightly built, cute girls. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something about them that you'll see, okay, this right here, this person right here, you can't play with. That's all I got to say for that. Hey, guys, leave me a comment. Tell me if I missed anybody, which I probably did. I'm just going through what I've encountered. And there's no need to feel offended. I'm just telling you my perspective. You know, I like all women. I like all, you know, people. I ain't got no problem with you. But I just had to give my account of what I've been through. So as always, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm Steve for the Diamond Hammock Reason channel, and I'll see you in the next video.